basic.
Welcome to Solely for Laughs. I'm your favorite host, JD.
I'm JoJo.
And your girl, Mima. So, guys, I know you guys don't watch the show, but Love is Blind just wrapped season 8. And it had me thinking, do you guys think that love is actually truly blind?
Did you meet your boyfriend with your glasses off?
I mean, I met a few of them with no glasses, so.
And that didn't go nowhere. So once you started seeing, you were like, God damn.
But do you guys think that you can love somebody without ever seeing them?
I think you could love the idea of someone without seeing them. Like when you have, like, I seen the show. I watched a couple seasons with my wife. I didn't see the last season. And sometimes you have conversations with people and they tell you, without you seeing what the person looks like, I feel like you might be a little more honest because you don't even know if you're attracted to this person or not. So you're attracted to what they're saying instead of being attracted to what they look like.
Right.
So I guess there is like some sort of thing to it, but I got catfished over the phone one time when I was in high school, and I did like the girl over the phone, and then when I met her,
It was a dude.
no, it wasn't a dude.
It was a dude, bro.
No, it wasn't a dude. She had a really sweet voice, but in person she looked like a troll.
So she had
Like not my
she had a sex phone operator voice over the phone.
like sweet, soft spoken,
Hey, Poppy.
really nice and everything. And then so no,
Your day was rough.
I'm not gonna say I loved her over the phone, but
You fell in love with what she was telling you.
like that's why I was exactly like so I actually became like attracted to her in the sense of like without knowing what she looked like the person that she was
Just
putting and then she called me shallow because I didn't want to talk to her after I met her.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty important component, being physically attracted to somebody. So I do believe you can fall in love with somebody without seeing them because you're falling in love with what they got inside. And it's easy to be vulnerable over the phone when nobody's looking at you.
Maybe love is initially blind, and then after that, it's like.
Well, in the show, you see it.
Right,
where they're like, oh my God, I'm going to marry this person. And then they door up and they're like, oh my God.
Like, I'm actually not attracted to them.
Right, yeah.
So that's,
merging the emotional and the physical together. It's like, damn.
Which it does make us fucking shallow to think about it.
It does, because looks like we're fade eventually, period. But
we're physical creatures. We also
but you should initially, when you go to approach someone, you don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
Like, so you are approaching them based on a physical attraction.
Right.
Which brings me to...
And the pheromones.
Oh, damn. From far away. The wind was blowing in my direction.
I mean, also just
follow
You
it.
didn't shower today.
Cologne, period. Because even if the man is not attractive, the cologne will make you look back like, oh my God, who the fuck is that?
Oh, no. Never mind.
Right. No,
Never mind. You don't look how you smell.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
I believe in lust at first sight.
Yeah. Love at first sight is a bold statement to say. Like love that's the love that's supposed to be unconditional, that kind of love at first sight, like I don't know, it's definitely lust.
Well, the attraction, I guess.
Yeah.
When I went on my first date with my wife, I told my coworkers when I got back to work after that weekend, I was like, bro, it's a wrap for these hoes. Like, that's it.
You're done.
I'm not gonna say that I loved her at first sight, but
yeah, you did.
I knew. Like, I kind of had that feeling of, like, chemistry was there and everything.
They
you know
also
what I'm saying?
say, like, guys know after, like, the first few dates whether or not they want to marry somebody. Do you think that that's true?
No.
No.
No?
Not really. Because speaking from my own experience, I was previously married, so I kind of had, like, jaded view at it.
Yeah.
So for somebody in my shoes, at least, I didn't know. Don't get me wrong, it didn't take me long. It wasn't after like the first couple of days, though. It was actually after we got stuck in quarantine with COVID, where I was at home. We went on vacation, then we were at home at my apartment for 2 weeks. No hair not done. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I remember I was like, Juan, maybe you guys should look into coming back. I was scared as hell for you, bro.
We almost got stuck out there.
There was people that we knew that were stuck out, like overseas, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So being stuck in quarantine with her for the 2 weeks, well, being on vacation and then being stuck in quarantine with her for 2 weeks made me realize, like, wow, I can do this with this woman for like ever.
Oh my God, I didn't strangle
like
her.
natural environment. You know what I'm saying? Like hair not done. Like
you saw her in her natural habitat.
Right.
Yeah.
All the salons were closed.
We have
Everything closed.
Everything exactly. And like when she left, I was like, damn.
This creature only wears the bonnet after sunset.
I had to order the silk.
The pillow cases. Yeah.
I gotta get me some of those. Do you guys think like the like opposites attract or no?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say that.
It does. Yeah.
I feel like yes and no. Like I feel like they can't be two extreme opposites, because
you
guys
can't
have
be
to have
gay and
some-
straight. Like that's.
But I mean, like you have to have certain things that are in common or aligned. Otherwise, what do you guys bond over? Just like new experiences that you guys are opening up to each other, like opening. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
If you go to the extreme of opposites, I can see how that would be a problem.
Well, an opposite is I feel like an opposite is really an extreme. Like no.
Well, no, because I'm an extrovert and my wife Jasmine is an introvert.
Mm-hmm.
Like my social battery is. Like I'll go to the bathroom, wash my face, and it resets. Like her social battery drains within like an hour.
3 days.
Yeah.
To recuperate.
Yeah.
Opposites do attract for a reason because we're mirrors to each other. So what he sees in you is something that he would like to have for himself, and we do that. So we do that unconsciously. We don't even realize that we're doing that.
Yeah.
Obviously, you do have to have some middle ground where you do like doing the same kinds of things. Like if I'm dating Juan and I want to do like physical stuff, like go hiking and do this and do that, and he wants to do none of that, you have to have that middle ground where you guys will compromise in things. You guys like try out different things.
Right.
Yeah. So, but like, personality wise, it can be like you don't want to be with somebody that's just like you, because then there's no growth.
Right.
When you're with someone that's
you're just
exactly
stuck
like
your comfort zone the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why I think we unconsciously attract our opposites.
Yeah.
They also say that you like end up marrying one of your parents.
Yeah.
I can definitely, like, there are some things that my boyfriend does that I'm like, oh, this reminds me of my mom. That's probably why it be pissing me off. Like,
Yeah.
my dad, I don't know that man, so I couldn't say what. You're saying your mom right now.
Every time Jason leaves the house, it reminds her of her dad.
When Jason goes to buy milk, it's like
Jason already beat him because he comes around.
he came back, right? Jason came back.
I've seen his face.
What about the once a cheater, always a cheater?
No, I don't think so.
I think people make mistakes and they grow from them.
Mm-hmm.
I think people that are just shitty people and figure out that they have no remorse when they cheat, then those people are like, well, I don't feel anything anyway, so it doesn't really affect me.
I mean, I'm not gonna say once a cheater, always a cheater. I do know people that have always just been cheaters, but I feel
because he continues the patterns. He's not self-aware.
Yeah, well, not even being self-aware. Like you are, like you can't say I made a mistake.
Yeah, he's in denial though.
Just can't fucking commit.
Being in denial. He's like
I never said he
on the denial river.
Never said he.
He or
You're
she.
just assuming.
They are in denial. They are on a canoe in that denial river because he doesn't. When people don't like recognize, like, damn, I'm always cheating in every relationship. Maybe there's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is not.
But I think with time, obviously, have you ever cheated?
I don't know if you can consider that because we were already on the terms of pretty much not being together anymore. So I don't know if it's considered cheating because he was talking to somebody and I was talking and I started talking to somebody.
So you were in an open relationship for a couple weeks. basically.
Or maybe it was like you guys ended it and it was just unspoken. Like, yeah,
I think we knew where it was headed.
Yeah, we're pretty much moving on. Without like having.
It was so toxic though, because he went through my phone and he saw like the conversation between me and the other person, and I'm like thinking to myself, like, you're talking to someone.
Yeah, you know.
So it's not okay for me to talk to somebody.
Double standards, like we talked about last time.
Again, was it after 30 days?
Yes, it was after 30 days.
There's a period there.
The contract said 30 days, and it was 31.
Yeah, people I don't know.
Have you cheated before?
Yeah, on the girl from Florida. I mentioned this before.
Yeah.
Obviously, wrong place, wrong time, or whatever it is, however you would say it.
Is it really wrong place, wrong time?
Yeah.
Or is it, right person, wrong time? Or do you think if it's not the right time, then it's the wrong person?
I think
everything happens for a reason.
Facts.
And I think that wrong person, I think that right person came to your life at the wrong time to teach you something about yourself in that time in your life.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they were the right person. They just played the purpose that they were supposed to play for you.
Well, that's how it is with people in general. Yeah. Like you have
people are here for a season, not for like
some people.
Right. Well, some right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've had people.
I'm here for life, baby. Right? You guys are stuck.
I've had people like, with friends and stuff like that where from majority of my life, they were always around, and then we got older and everybody went their separate ways. Doesn't mean that we're not friends. Yeah. It's just not, we just don't have like that close-knit circle anymore.
Yeah.
But if they call, I'll pick up. If they need something, I'll be there. Yeah. It's just...
I feel like friendships as you get older are so much harder to maintain because people really go like their separate ways. Like people move across the country or to another country, and it's hard to keep up with all that shit.
Yeah, it is. And like everybody's busy schedules and shit. Yeah, it is hard. But back to what you said about the right person, wrong time. Yeah, I do believe that can happen. Or it might be wrong. It might be right person, right time, and like I said, it was just was supposed to be that. Yeah,
exactly. What ended up happened for a reason.
Yeah,
because I don't think that.
But like when the situation that most people think like right person, wrong time is like
you're both not single.
Yeah,
but you feel something for each other.
Yeah,
that's a hard...
That's mostly how it's always portrayed. Like, both people are not happy in their current relationship. Somehow they stumble upon each other and everything seems so fucking perfect. And
it's crazy how movies always make that okay for the woman.
Right. Well, for men,
No.
I've watched plenty of movies where...
I had the discussion with my wife. They will glorify it when the woman does it in movies. Like... her husband didn't listen, so she goes and fucks this guy, and it's okay because her husband didn't listen. No, but that's really like.
That's when it comes down to it. That's actually what happened.
But it's okay. But then when it's obviously, don't get me wrong, it's not okay either way. Yeah. But they do make it better. Like they
make it look cuter.
Yes, when the woman does it.
Yeah.
Like when you're both married, but your husband doesn't listen and blah blah blah, and then his wife doesn't like to have sex with him 3 days a week, and now they meet at a fucking work dinner or something, and she's like, oh my god, you're such a good listener, waka waka waka.
What's the waka waka?
In the bathroom.
Waka waka waka. Walk 3,000.
Oh, walk 3,000. Yeah, that's a tough situation to be in though.
But that's why love isn't enough. Like that's just, in a relationship, you can love your partner to the extreme, but that's just loving someone isn't going to be enough for them to be around. Like that shit's work.
Yeah, it's not enough.
So the next question is, do you think that unconditional love is real?
I think it's,
can we love, or do we love with
conditions? Because when that person stops doing things that you want them to do, eventually it gets to a point where it's not that you stop loving that person. I feel like it's like more like you start detaching from that person.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean? Like
there's a thing, right? It's like even my wife, she loves me all the time, but there are days where she doesn't like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like I said something stupid and she didn't like what I said.
Yeah.
Like, so she doesn't necessarily not love me. It's just you can love someone unconditionally but like them conditionally. You get what I mean?
That sounds better.
Because like I know it's hard to say, but like
deep down there's always that love there.
Exactly.
Love for the
Yes,
person.
exactly. So you can absolutely love unconditionally, like children. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my kids, I love my kids unconditionally. Like, so, but there's days where I don't like them. Like they annoy me or piss me off.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I stop loving them. Like that's not how that works. So I think loving unconditionally is, you could do that. I mean, subconsciously, like you said, everyone has conditions. Like, but think about it like this, right? So in a relationship where either partner is abusive or and the other person doesn't leave because they love them. Some people can't understand that. You know what I mean? Like, but
I love you so much that I can't be with you. Like
no, like I'm willing to put up with anything.
With you.
Oh, okay.
That's, to me, that person loves that other person unconditionally because even though it's not, you know, it's
not
toxic
healthy
and
They
it's not
love
healthy.
they love them unconditionally, but don't love themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's possible.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna put up with crazy shit, but
Do you think it's okay to keep secrets to protect your partner's feelings?
Yes.
everybody
Depends on
has
the secret.
secrets.
I think to a certain extent. Like for me, for example, like if my boyfriend has like something stupid, like this favorite shirt, right? That's ugly as fuck and not flattering, but he loves it. So if he's excited every time he puts it on and he asks me, like, do I like the shirt or does he look good in it?
You went with a shirt.
I'm not gonna say no, like that shirt's ugly. I'm gonna be like,
I thought you meant like secrets.
well, that's like on a small scale, but like there could be like, let's say like your mom doesn't like your wife, you know, like
she's made comments about your wife that clearly you're like, damn, my mom doesn't.
Oh, nah,
like her.
I'll keep the peace.
Yeah,
like
right.
I'm not. Yeah. So something like that, absolutely. I'm not about to be like, my mom hates you.
I mean, the scale can go from something small, from like your man's favorite shirt to somebody hit on you at ShopRite or
you don't have to
something crazy.
Yeah, if you keep something like that to yourself, you keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to go home and tell your man every single time a man says,
that somebody hits on you.
Yeah, because also, do you, like, when it comes to being hit,
Because then I'll be going home every day talking about somebody hit on me.
but like, let's say like getting hit on and not telling your partner, right? Let's say you did tell your partner. Do you feel like jealousy is a normal part of a relationship, or do you feel like it only stems from insecurity?
I definitely think
everybody's a little jealous.
everybody's a little jealous, but it definitely stems from like insecurity.
Yeah.
Like there has
Whether
to be,
it's deep insecurity or surface level.
like a healthy jealous.
Yeah, like, ain't nobody better touch my fucking man. You know, like
there's like a healthy amount of jealousy, and then there's like a psychotic amount.
Yeah,
of
like
jealousy.
they put a fucking tracker in your car.
That's okay.
Like
Or show up to your
Right.
job just to
or
catch you slipping.
or make you
Right, exactly.
or make you
people
delete
like that.
make you delete people off of your social media,
Or
and,
make you
like,
delete your social media, period.
or you guys are fucking like both of you share a social media account, so you never know who.
Nah,
so you
let me tell you something.
commenting, so they're like it's like it's Julian Carlos
And-
Smith, and it's like, oh my God, you look so pretty in this dress, Julie.
Bro, anytime I see something like that, I'm like, yeah, who cheated? One of them cheated.
Yeah.
They
It's the same.
do not
It's
trust each other.
It's the same thing when like somebody constantly changes their phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know people that just constantly change their phone number. Bro, you could stop spam calls. It's not spam. It's the exes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's not spam. So you keep changing your number because your partner catches you cheating and you trying to figure a way to solve that problem.
Yeah, so let's say that, like, just from that specific example, do you feel like love requires sacrifice? Like, if her man wants her to delete her social media, do you believe that because she loves him, like, she should be like, fuck it?
Well,
No.
no for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No for me.
Yeah, no for...
I mean, I guess if it's worth it to that, if their relationship is worth it, like, worth doing.
For me,
there's compromises.
Like healthy.
No, but there's compromise.
Yeah, there's compromises, but that's like... That's on the spectrum of psychotic jealousy.
Well, no, because let's say she has a big following and she just gets random ass dick pics all the time in her DMs.
Is she answering them?
No, I'm saying no. Just the fact that she's constantly receiving them, there's nothing she can do about that. Literally, there's zero that she could do about.
And his mind is fucking spinning all the time. Then I'm assuming,
but that's crazy though. What kind of content are you putting out there that you
I've received dick pics from Pakistan. Okay, like, sir, I don't even know.
Well, there's
how you. I never got any dick pics
from real people.
No, I've never gotten dick pics.
I want to be like, is this a child's penis?
Bro, I saw that somebody posted. Yes, the meme. You that sent it to me.
Is this a child's penis? I'm gonna report this right now.
I'm reporting it because it's
child
like
pornography.
That's crazy, bro.
Reporting.
This is a child.
That's
dick,
crazy. Yo, Jasmine sent me this thing the other day, right? And it was like a video on TikTok, and the guy asked, "What's the worst thing that a woman has ever told you?" And the first comment was, I sent her the fire emoji and she responded with a fire extinguisher.
Wait, it was him shooting his shot?
Yeah. And she
said,
it's almost the same thing as like him shooting his shot. She like
blocks that shit.
Not today.
Yeah, that shit happened.
No, not my house.
Because not for nothing, y'all know me. So with my sense of humor, I would be like, yo, that was fire. That was actually funny.
Yeah.
Like, that was actually have a nice day.
Yeah. You just extinguished that.
No, good shit. Like, that ass though, good shit.
That means she's got a good sense of humor.
Yeah, she got a good sense of humor.
It's witty.
Funny bitch.
And another, like,
fucking funny.
And another, does love require sacrifice? I feel like, was your answer yes or no?
Juan's?
Yes.
Okay, for that specific scenario, right?
There's
that's because what scenario? Yes.
What about the scenario where it's like,
I got a scenario for you.
For the betterment of the family, the wife has to sacrifice her career to stay home and raise the kids.
So hold on, before I answer that, I got a perfect one for you.
Okay.
My wife used to work 15 minutes away from her job, right? When we got engaged and we were looking for a house, she made the sacrifice of moving further away from her job and her parents so that my son could stay in the school district.
Aww.
She did that for us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because on the other hand, like, it would have been a lot easier for her to just
stay where she was at.
Yeah, exactly. Stay where she was at. 15 minutes away from home.
Yeah.
Right there by her parents. So that alone is a huge sacrifice.
Yeah.
And she did that for love. She didn't do it for any other reason but because she wanted to marry me and have a family.
Yeah. Thank God she did, because I'm glad I don't gotta drive up there.
I would not see you. I'm so sorry. Driving up north is trash. Absolutely.
It is.
Not.
I would have been like, Juan, can we like do this outing at like 3:00 on a Saturday?
Nah, bro. I like early outings, bro. I gotta go somewhere tonight.
Same.
And just fucking, they said
it's that drive.
I told him, I was like, bro, can you do this shit at noon? He's like, what the hell? I'm like, yes, I will get done by 8:00.
He's like, no.
It's like, no, I'm sleeping at noon still. Nah, that
maybe there are sacrifices. There are. Yeah, there are definitely sacrifices. It's just depending on which one.
Right.
Because think about it. It's in general, it's a sacrifice to be in a relationship. Right. Because when you're single, you have nothing to worry about when it comes to somebody else's feelings,
schedule,
somebody else's time, someone else's anything. Mm-hmm. It's just everything's about you. So once you decide to be in a relationship with somebody, you are literally sacrificing all of that.
Yeah.
Or compromising.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's a better word.
Yeah, but if you're compromising yourself as a person, I don't agree.
No,
with
but
that.
that's different. Like you shouldn't lose.
Different. That's what I'm saying. That's a compromise or a sacrifice that I'm not willing to do. Like moving and like relocation. I'm trying to think of all the sacrifices. I'm like, because there's not that many.
JoJo's like, the only thing I'm doing is moving.
I'm only sacrificing moving. No,
well, it's time.
Like stopping, like if you want to start a family and taking time off of work and staying home because it's cheaper for me to stay home
and pay for a babysitter.
Right. Exactly.
It's also better for your kids too.
Exactly. Yeah. So those are like certain sacrifices. But if it's me sacrificing my soul, me as a person, I'm not doing it.
Devil, absolutely not.
Damn. Sacrificing your soul is crazy.
Right. Yeah. Do you guys believe, this is like some people don't even believe in this, but do you guys believe that you only get one soulmate?
No.
Or do you believe that you could have multiple soulmates in like different relationships? I mean, relationships like friendships, or because I always say that my best friend is low-key like my soulmate.
Yeah, I think that you get multiple soulmates throughout your life. And they come in many forms. It's not just a romantic relationship.
Yeah.
It's friendships, co-workers. Like I believe we come here with the same souls every time we reincarnate. And we agree to certain soul contracts.
Like I'm a haunt you in the next life.
Damn, that's crazy.
We're friends forever. We lied forever.
Like somebody that fucked you over, like you guys agreed upon that because that person fucking you over made you grow in a different way, or changed your life. Like it caused a ripple effect where you had to choose to grow from that. And now that's on your choice if you wanted to actually grow from that or not. That's my belief on souls.
Do you think you can be in a long-term, like, do you think your partner should get offended if they ask you, like, do you think I'm your soulmate? And you're like, no. I've already met my soulmate.
Don't ask the question.
Yeah,
I mean, that was in one of the shows that I watched, and she was like, unfortunately, I feel like I've met my soulmate, but I'm still very much in love with you, you know, like, and he was like, if you don't think I'm your soulmate, then why are we getting married?
Damn.
Right. I was like, yeah, maybe she shouldn't have said that to him, because like, people who don't understand soulmates per se, like, I can see how it sounds crazy. Like, you don't think I'm the one that was destined for you, you know, like, but love does not conquer all.
What do you think?
I've had a couple soul snatchers.
You found some soul snatchers? Are they like a Hoover vacuum?
Yeah. Quickity picker upper.
So dumb.
Fucking dumb.
Not.
Shit.
Did they at least keep it back?
No. Nah, I think everybody has, like you said, multiple soulmates, like soulmates, friends,
Right.
family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's why I am on that. My wife is my soulmate for sure.
I don't think you end up with your soulmate. I think your soulmate is just to teach you a lesson here.
Can't say that after what I just said.
Yeah, but well, my personal opinion is I feel like your soulmate is just here to make sure the lesson that you're supposed to learn in this life, that you get to experience it.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fucking soulmates then. Shit.
Probably.
Well, guess
what? It made you it made you the person that you are, so you were able to meet your wife.
That's literally what I just said like 5 minutes ago about souls.
That's how I'm looking at you, because I'm like,
that's literally what I just said. You know what you guys always do that shit to me.
She explained it like a contract.
Cool.
Yeah, soul contract.
Yeah.
Yes, we come here with the same souls to learn from each other and to like believe it or not, some of the traumas that you
go back like 2.5 minutes and you'll understand what she's talking about.
Yeah, believe it or not, to like, you agreed to be traumatized in the way that you were traumatized. That's my belief. And because that made you grow and made you learn from it. So Literally exactly what I just said. Y'all always do that shit. Reiterate what I just said in a different way.
In a simpler way.
Yes.
I know, because my brain doesn't work as simple.
Oh, I'm very simple.
Explaining.
I'm a simple girl.
But you're
do you believe in the traditional concepts of marriage?
No. I think the old school concepts of marriage are...
I believe in polygamy.
You a hoe.
Because I feel like, well, I don't know if this falls under traditional marriage, but some people don't believe in divorce.
Yeah, well, I think that's like the real religious.
For me, I'm like, if I'm not happy and there's no light at the end of my tunnel,
deuces,
get the fuck out of here.
With the way things are nowadays, I think we should all just get a big ass house and combine all our income and just live together.
I feel like, why should marriage be traditional when everybody is different?
No orgies, JoJo.
Let's talk about that.
Bro, you looked at me and I'm like, bro, this girl takes it from like, we're doing this for finance.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
I was gonna say, Juan, I am not doing that to you.
I will definitely live on a compound though. Just saying. Farm compound.
And we're gonna call it Pound Town.
You're so stupid.
Pound Town.
We live at
Pound Town.
we live on Pound Town. What?
Pound Town Road.
Pound Town Road.
No, those traditional concepts. Those traditional, like, yo, guys, keep it down. God damn. Those traditional.
And I'd be like, yo, who's fucking again? Hold on, let me see. That sounds like Juan. Yeah.
The traditional concepts of marriage.
Yo, clean up your cup when you're done in the bathroom.
Bro, what the fuck?
Who the fuck dirtied my magazine?
Whose cup rack is this?
Who uses magazines anymore?
I don't know. What are we, 80s?
No, you know what's funny? You know when we lived on Commerce, right? When we first moved there was like this little tiny door in the bathroom. So like the bathroom was like, you walked in, but then there was like a separate room just for the toilet with the window. So like basically like go shit over there, right? There was this little tiny door. So it was sealed off, and one day I just like
opened it.
Yes, took the cut open the silicone, and I opened it, bro.
Narnia.
No. Stacks and stacks of fucking magazines.
Were they sticky?
No.
After.
You're like, jackpot.
Yeah,
What's that?
Jack off.
Ooh.
Nah, them shits were like 1970s and shit.
So there was a lot of coochie hair.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
You had to you had to turn the page just to see the rest of it.
I'm dead.
Damn.
It's a pop-up magazine.
It's a pop-up clit.
But a fucking with a little hole in it. Like,
oh damn.
Stick your dick in here.
That was a little door, not a glory hole. No, but back to traditional concepts of marriage.
I think every marriage between every couple is very different from the next. So
absolutely,
do what works best for your marriage.
I think that
I think people just mind their fucking business.
Literally,
right.
If it works for them, who gives a fuck what you think?
When you see a couple and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe.
Oh, they're swingers.
Who cares? They would.
I can't believe she lets her man go out with his friends,
right?
By himself.
Oh, yeah, that's where you were going with it.
Yes,
but even swingers, because I actually know a couple who was a swinger and they are very happy still.
Is it the one where I went over there and shook that man's hand?
No,
not her.
She's just a cheater.
Okay.
She's the only one swinging.
Bro, that was the most uncomfortable situation. Like,
yeah, she was just wild.
Like she was a bartender. I was hitting on the bartender, and she was like, why isn't this nigga hitting on me instead? We went out for drinks when she was with her, and I was hitting on the bartender, right? I was single at the time. And anyway, so she started flirting with me. I just flirt back. And she gave me her Snapchat, right? So I go home, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, she starts snapping me. Like snap. ridiculous.
She was snapping some snaps.
Yes. Coochie snaps.
Her snatch was getting snapped.
Right? So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So now we just bullshitting. Fast forward like 3 weeks later, a month maybe, I want to say. And I didn't like tell Mima right away. So I went to pick Mima up at her house. I walk in, nigga, her husband, hey, how you doing? I'm whatever. I'm like, and I was sitting there, ask Mima, I was sitting there like this.
Yeah, that's wild.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? I didn't know she had a husband. I didn't bother to ask because the way she came off was...
You made like she was single.
She used to take her ring off.
Yeah.
So like that, because I always look for that. Like I would always look to see if the lady, like if the woman had a ring on. If she had a ring on, I'm not even gonna bother. But no ring, no nothing. The way she came, like with the herb initially, like initiating the flirt, I was like, okay, cool, bro. I was sitting there so uncomfortable. So that's why I thought it was her.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was her because that was one of those situations where it was like, oh, okay.
No, they are both aware that they're both swingers in this couple that I'm referring to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I respect that. I know some people.
I just feel like if it does not involve me and nobody's getting harmed, they are both happy.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Mind your fucking business.
Right. Yeah.
What you eat doesn't make me shit. Like
when we went on the cruise, there was a door with the pineapple, the upside down pineapple.
Is that like a universal sign?
Yeah.
Yes, for swingers.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why you have that mat in front of your apartment door? With the pineapples?
Yo, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Universal sign for swingers.
People keep knocking on my door and I don't understand why.
Yeah, it's always couples
Somebody
too.
stole my rose.
That's who
After
stole
the last party.
That's who stole it.
After the last party.
Yeah.
So we are 60. I think we have 65 subscribers now. Guys,
On YouTube?
get them up. Yeah.
We're doing a 100 right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
bulk
100.
clap. Y'all coming in here, bulk.
Did we get more subscribers after we said we would do the ball claps?
3.
5.
Not 3. Just 3 for now.
My cousin.
You guys are little ones.
I might just make. I might just make 34 fake pages.
Yo, all of
and just subscribe.
You would do that shit.
all of our subscribers is just like our family tree. Like
It's literally and my coworkers, Mott's coworkers.
No, yeah, my coworkers actually enjoy watching us.
Yeah, I have a couple coworkers that
Yeah, they think y'all funny as hell. They know me, so
it's not that they think
there's
that
nothing new.
they know we're fun.
There's nothing new when it comes to me because they
used
know
to your
me,
shit,
but
right?
yeah, they're used to my shenanigans.
We're like, oh my god, I never thought females could be that funny.
Right.
Well, one of my friends actually said that he appreciates the fact that y'all let me just talk without or just like talk shit without like passing any judgment. You know what I mean? Like when I be saying wild shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be
We all say wild shit.
Like,
yeah.
and we don't mind that you're, chauvinist.
We like you because you say wild shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I love you regardless.
Yo, you're the worst. You're the fucking worst. I mean, Jasmine would have definitely not married me.
No, she's
100%.
You had to be a feminist in order to be with your wife.
So
I feel like you have to be a feminist, period.
we can agree that love.
It's not blind.
No, do you think love conquers all?
No.
No, right?
Love is
But-
not enough.
Love is very
It's not
important,
enough.
but it doesn't conquer. I don't know. On a societal
word conquer
so
is
on,
like
on a societal
take over.
on a societal standpoint or relationship.
Relationship.
Okay, no, because that means that you could do whatever and love is still gonna like make everything okay.
Facts.
Well, I feel like love conquers all. Because I feel like love has nothing to do with
Love
respect,
alone.
loyalty, honesty. Like
No,
it does.
that has nothing to do with that.
If you love somebody, then you're gonna then you should respect them.
No, but I don't think it has.
You love them enough.
I don't think it has. Like, you can respect someone without loving them.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely. You like. I have respect for people that.
But also
You know what I'm
you can love somebody and still cheat on them. Like that's cheaters. Don't ever be like, oh well, I fell out of love with my wife. No, I still love my wife, but she in the pussy up right now. Like
That's why love doesn't conquer all.
Yeah, no. So
exactly.
it doesn't. In that situation, it definitely doesn't.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it conquers his pussy though.
You're so
you
fucking
could definitely
stupid.
love somebody and still not do right by them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so.
And if you guys love us, you will like, subscribe,
yes,
and follow, and hit that subscribe button.
and then you can
share so we can watch these two girls show up bald.
Literally.
I'm starting to feel left out. And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Basically, I want you to tell me that everything